What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm JP, and today we're going to be reacting to Marvel's Eternals trailer, which just got released a few hours ago. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this movie. It's my most anticipated MCU movie. It's one of the properties I never really thought they'd really do. If you don't know what Eternals is, it's basically Thanos people. You know, they're called Eternals. You know, the whole thing is they've been around since the beginning of time. Like for a really long time anyway. The Eternal, they live forever basically. They can't really die from old age or diseases and stuff like that. You know, they just pretty much eternal. They live forever. So they're kind of related to Thanos. And the main difference is there's two different factions of Eternals. There's the Eternals from Earth, which this story is probably based on. And then there's the Eternal from Titan, who are apparently, I suppose, extinct. That's Thanos people, you know. They're called Titans because, you know, they were from Titan. Kind of like how we're called Earthlings or something like that. So that's why they call him the Mad Titan. But he's technically an Eternal, you know. And then there's Deviants, which are basically like mutated versions of Eternals, or they basically originate in the same way, but they just look more monstrous. Which is why Thanos basically looks like he doesn't really look human. He looks kind of more like a monster, you know, purple skin, crazy looking, because he's basically like an eternal mutant. So it's kind of weird anyway. So maybe we'll see, like, you know, the origin of Thanos or his predecessors and people who came before him. But anyway, I haven't seen this trailer. Pretty hype about this. Let's get into the reaction. Marvel Studios Eternals official teaser. Whatever happened to just releasing trailer 1? Everything's a teaser these days. Okay, prehistoric humans. Whoa. Okay, that's the Eternals.
Isn't it?
I think that's Athena or Cersei.
We have watched, unguided. We have helped them progress and seen them accomplish wonders.
Wow.
Throughout the years, we have never interfered.
Why though?
Until now.
Is that the Unimind?
Thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
So now that Captain Rogers and Iron Man are both gone, who do you think's gonna lead the Avengers?
I could lead them.
You know, I just had to go through the trailer again just to see what I missed. There was quite a lot of details in there in quite a short space of time. They've been around through history, help guiding, I suppose, humanity, protecting them. But I didn't see no deviants. You know, the main thing of Eternals is they're supposed to protect the lesser, just humans in general, ordinary humans against the deviants. Because when the Celestials came, you know, to planet Earth, they did experiments on the humans, created the deviants, and then created the Eternals, and then basically to fight and wage war against each other. And the Eternals' job is basically to protect humans, or else the Celestials will come back, see that the planet is basically, you know, destroyed, overrun by deviants or whatever. They'll destroy their planet, or if the Eternals are doing the job, you know, that they'll leave the planet and, you know, not destroy it. That's how it was in the comics anyways. So just gonna go through the trailer again. So that's the Eternal ship. Okay, so they can manipulate matter.
Guide.
So maybe he's the villain. So it looks like they're sort of forming together to create the Unimind, which is basically like, I suppose, like a shared consciousness where they make decisions based on the Unimind's decision to make sure they're one. It looks interesting. Interesting. They're all just stood there, so we can get a closer look at all of them. It seems like they're standing before someone, like before a presence, maybe some superior being. Could it be perhaps like a celestial giving instructions? Don't know. But it looks like they're presenting themselves to something. You know, I thought the powers would look a little bit more flashy and glowy, you know, and more bright, you know, and more, you know, just more illuminated, kind of like how, you know, Captain Marvel's look, you know, all bright and shit. But it's okay, I suppose. But one criticism I did have, I didn't see no flying. That's the whole thing. They can fly. All of them can fly, right? So, you know, that CGI flying budget was cut due to C-19 or something. Like, I did not see no flying. One dude's rolling around in the ground. Like, if you can fly, dude, you're gonna look like you're not gonna be on the ground rolling around with someone. You'd be like, let's fly over here, attack you from the sky, better leverage. But you know, it's different. Like, you know, sometimes it's comic book things, they just decide to go one way with a direction, you know. They decide to make some creative liberties and stuff like that, you know. Maybe making 10 people fly in the air is difficult. I don't know. I'm not a movie director or whatever, visual effects, but you know, in Icarus, the whole thing is he's got powerful energy discharge from his hands and his face and stuff like that. He can do some crazy. And I did see none of that, so like I don't really know what all their powers are, you know. They didn't really I don't know, maybe they're saving it for trailer 2 or the movie or whatever, but yeah, I kind of wanted to see Icarus, like, you know, laser someone's face off or something, you know. Otherwise it's cool though. And I'm not gonna lie to you, right, it looks cool and all, but they're not really giving a lot away. It looks like they're sort of changing the Eternals lore. They might be changing them to them arriving like as an alien civilization that arrived on Earth and then lived with the humans, you know. I don't know how that's gonna work, but it looks very interesting though. Like, because the original law is the Celestials took a group of humans, don't experiment on them, and then created the Eternals and the Deviants. So they're basically humans that have been experimented upon, you know, genetically improved and created into these cosmic beings. On this one, I'm not sure what the main threat is gonna be. I'm thinking one of their own is gonna betray them, so they're gonna have to, like, you know, face him or something like that. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the trailer. See you guys next video.